All right, so here we are on Tuesday night, May 14th, getting ready to go into the evening session. So far, my account, 21 days complete with an 86% win rate. I'm going into day 22 in this video. 86% win rate is pretty good, and my average win rate over all my tickers I'm trading has dropped to 69%. But my account is growing, currently now at $10,022, over that milestone that usually, those like big numbers like that usually trip me up. But $10,000, we're good to go. We're over at 1022, so pretty sweet. So I wanted to clarify something that was on one of my previous videos, just so that there's no confusion. For those of you who are not trading with Topstep and you're thinking about it, with Topstep, you have your different levels. At the time of making this video, this is what we're looking at Topstep right now. Their 50K account, $19 a month, 100K account, $69 a month, and 150K account, $119 a month. I am not affiliated with Topstep. I don't get kickbacks. If you go there and join and sign up, I don't benefit from it in any way. I wanted to stay neutral while I was going through this process with them because I didn't want to be biased in my view of Topstep. So far, I absolutely love Topstep, and I think that anybody that's interested in a prop firm should really consider them. I think they're fantastic, and I have recommended them to friends. But I'm not affiliated with them, so I get no kickbacks. But so far, I have nothing bad to say about Topstep. So right here we have their 50K, 100K, and 150K. So this $19 a month, which used to be $50 a month, and before that, $165. I guess this ends here in next, like on May 20th or something like that. They put it out in an email. So soon, ends like in a week, basically. Once you sign up for an account with them, this is the number that you pay every month while that account is open. The evaluation is open. They call it the combine. Once that evaluation is closed, well, then all this is closed. You're not getting billed anymore, and this is done. So then if you want to move into the Express Funded account where you can start earning money based on your trading abilities, then to move into that Express Funded account, you pay a $150 fee. It doesn't matter if you're in the 50K, 100K, or 150K. It's a $150 fee, moves you into the Express Funded account. Once you're in Express Funded account, you just pay that fee one time. There is no monthly fees, nothing. So you just pay that. That's it. And then what they were doing, and I think they are still doing, is once you take your first payout, they're refunding you for your combine, your evaluation account for 1 month of it. At least that's what they were doing. And it's just for one account. If you have like 3 of them that you're copy trading and all that, I think they only give you a refund for the one account for 1 month once you take your first payout. But that may have changed at the time of making this video. So now you're in the Express Funded account. You're doing well. Then you get called up to the live account. There's no money. You don't have to pay anything to move into the live account. You actually don't even have an option. Like it's go live or nothing. So because they close your Express Funded account. And they do it like without warning. Like you log in, you're like, my account is closed. What happened? Check your emails and you'll find an email. So once you're in the live account, though, you are now considered a professional trader trading with Topstep. And you're using their capital and you're in the live markets. Until you're in the live account, you're not in the live markets. You're basically in a simulator the whole time. So now that you're in the live markets, you have to pay the exchange fees for the instruments that you're trading. So if all of your instruments fall under the same exchange, it's one fee. Where I'm at is I have one instrument in each exchange. So something to think about when you're getting in with Topstep. If you want to get used to just trading with one exchange, look at the instruments that are there. Maybe like, the S&P 500 and something else that matches it. But for me, I trade the NASDAQ, I trade gold, and I trade the Dow Jones. 3 different exchanges. I got 3 different exchange fees that I pay every month on the 26th. There's no prorating. So if you activate your live account on the 15th or the 20th, you're paying your exchange fee and you're using it for 5 days, and then your next month is due. So Topstep lets you know, like, hey, exchange fees are the 26th, and whether do you want us to wait to activate your live account until the 27th? So you're not paying an exchange fee for 4 days of trading or 5 days of trading. Wait your few days, play around in the sim, and then get at it, after that. And that's up to you. I mean, if you're making $3,000 a day trading or $1,000 a day trading, 5 days, you can make $5,000 to pay your $150 or $400 for exchange fees. Not a big deal, right? Because you just made $4 or $5,000. So maybe you don't want to wait. But if you're a trader that's just, hitting the market for $100, $200, maybe it's worth waiting until that following thing. So there are no exchange fees when you're in the Combine or the Express Funded account. Only when you move to live and you get into the real markets. Those exchange fees are not being paid to Topstep. They're being paid to the exchanges. So with a lot of different brokers and trading platforms out there, you'll have exchange fees that you have to pay. So that's not unique to Topstep. That's common. And some of the brokers where the exchange fees are free, they're included with just your being a part of that broker as an amateur trader. But once you're considered a professional, even a lot of those brokers who give you free exchange fees will then start charging you. So again, it's not unique to Topstep, and it's not being paid to Topstep. I mean, that's only for the live account. Now, once you're in the combines and the combine, to reset your account, you can just wait till the end of the month, right? If you hit your max loss and you got 5 days left on the account to the end of the month, you can wait till the end of the month. It automatically resets for you. You don't have to pay a reset fee. A reset fee, you just start trading, you blow it up in 3 days, and you don't want to wait till the end of the month. Well, then you pay a reset fee, kind of thing. So just hope that brings some clarity to anybody who is wondering or asking questions about the exchange fees and kind of how that all works with Topstep. All right, so that's it. Let's get into tonight's trades, make some money, and see if I can grow this account. I got a short trading week this week. I'm not going to be able to spend a lot of time trading. So even if I can make a couple grand this week, that'll be pretty awesome. And then next week, I'm hoping to hit the pedal to the metal and maybe make 5 to 10 grand next week. And then see how fast we can start growing this account. All right, see you on the next trade. All right, here we are with May 14th in the evening, getting ready to jump into the NQ to the long side once NinjaTrader catches up and I get into my account. Slowly trying to log in. I may miss this opportunity. Okay, so we're in. All right, here we are. All right, so I'm in. I got my trade order in. No, I wanted 5. What happened?
Order canceled.
So I'll stop.
Order submitted.
Again with 1. 5.
Order canceled.
5. All right, there we go.
Order submitted.
Now we got 5. If I switch ATM strategies, it'll automatically switch to the amount of shares that are associated with it. So, and then yeah. So anyway, here we are with the NQ, the short setup, ready to jump in. So you can see, zooming out, NQ's kind of just been consolidating sideways right here. Here's a rough bottom of that consolidation zone right through here. And then it came back up. It tried to break out to a new high right here. Let's zoom back in. Right here, tried to break out to a new high. And that failed and came back down to this major support area right here. I got my 5 contracts in for a break of this support area. And then looking for a run down between here and somewhere in here. I mean, it's a pretty big gap. But right down and through here is where I expect to see it start to slow down and run into some resistance on the way down, if this even breaks. So I got my order in just in case it does. And if it does, I'm going to jump in to the short side.
Order submitted.
Okay, and then I got my other order in where my stop would be in if I was short to the long side. So we'll see what NQ wants to do. If it wants to try to break out to the long side, to get rejected here, came back to this support area. And now if it wants to make a second go at it, I'll jump in, trail a tight stop, and see where this thing wants to go to. So I got my long trade in and my short trade in because I don't know which way NQ is going to break, but I want to be in the trade regardless of the direction. All right, if this trade triggers, I'll bring it to you. Just looking for a run back to the top of this right here. Start trailing a stop. We'll see what happens when it comes into that area. Does it struggle or does it punch right through? If it struggles, I'm out. If it punches through, then I can start trailing candles and see how high it wants to go.
Order filled.
Okay, so into the long side now with NQ with 5 contracts. Looking for a move up to this level right here. Okay, so nice move up here. Going to go ahead and reduce this down to the reflect the 5 contracts that I have.
Order canceled.
Whoa, look at you, NQ. All right,
all
right. So I got through my target I was looking for, $350. I wish I would have caught it up here and picked up like $600 or $500. But I'll take it. I'll take what the market gives me. So now, what do I do now? Now I'm out of this trade. Had that giant spike back up. You can see it was spiking into this zone right here. It may, once this candle closes in 15 seconds, we may start to see more candles come up. But that big spike in flush when it hit this major resistance area could be over. It could start looking for new lows. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. So I'm out of the trade. But if it does break above this, you know, it could be looking for new highs. So I'm out. I got my money. Whatever happens next is for somebody else to make that money. 350 bucks. Gold never it just kind of going sideways, gold. So I think I might be done for the evening. Take my $350 going into tomorrow. That's a nice little buffer to start the day. So yeah, all right, everybody. See you in the morning session. Okay, so here we are in the morning session, getting ready to jump into the YM long. A little nervous about this trade because I've lost power twice now. So I'm hoping that that's not going to happen in the middle of the trade. But at least maybe if I have my ATM strategy in, at least my risk will be reduced. But I'm looking for a long trade if it wants to break above here. Looking for a breakout to new highs. Highs, higher lows taking place right now. And you can kind of see YM, Dow Jones, what it's doing. Pretty insane, right? And then when we got this huge move up, and now we got this big flag. Looking for that flag to break and looking to jump into the long side. And if it fails, then I'll switch over to a speed bump and make it to the downside. Okay, getting ready to jump into YM. Downside to YM right now is we are getting back to this top. So this could be some resistance right here. I'm going to jump in with one contract to the long side. Expect to have some resistance and then move higher. Nasdaq's been moving higher pretty nice this morning. Maybe YM, Dow Jones can follow. Got 30 seconds. Gold's also on its way up.
Order submitted.
Okay, in the Dow Jones. Long one contract. Looking for some resistance to take place here. Maybe some retracement. Got 15 minutes left before the 30-minute candle closes, so we might have a lot of room to move up. And then if this trade fails, once it comes back through here, it could be an M pattern being created. Looking for a break to the downside to the bottom of this candle again. Retest this support area. So that's the move that I'm looking for on the speed bump side of things if this fails. I mean, it could come back. It can just retest this again, but with an M pattern shaping up in there, I'm looking for a break to the downside. Move my stop to break even plus a couple dollars. If this thing wants to come back down and break this level, chances are it's on its way back down. So I'm going to put that in. You know, I want to protect my green day, and then give YM a chance to get its target or better. So, but at least I won't turn my green day to a red day. Okay, new 30-minute candle opens in 10 minutes. So I'd like to be out of this trade before that happens, so that if there's any big retracements of that 30-minute candle, I don't have to go for that ride. Yeah, I wish I would have got 2 contracts of this, but I couldn't because I would be over my $500 risk reward. So I had to stick with one. I could have went to the MYM and then, you know, bought more contracts there to kind of get closer to my $400 or $500 risk reward area. But then you have more commissions, etc. I just chose to stick with YM. So right now I'm basically $25 away from my target. So I could take my 245 off the table here, 250, and leave 20 bucks on the table. Call it a day. With volume drying up, new 30-minute candle getting ready to open, potential retracements, all these things starting to stack up. It might be better for me just to leave 20 bucks on the table and take my 250. All right, we got 2 minutes, about 2 minutes, minute and a half left. I'm going to trail these candles. I'm going to put my stop in now. I'm going to start trailing some candles. If it wants to get through the target, that would be awesome. But if it doesn't, then, you know, I leave 20 bucks on the table or 30 bucks on the table, whatever it is. Better than giving it all back.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay, so all out of the Dow Jones, the YM. So I'm going to close that out with $190 in the YM, $350 in the NQ. My account balance is now $10,536 and growing. My total P&L for the day before commissions will be 540 bucks. So that's going to do it for today, everybody. I don't think anything's going to set up for me now. I got my trades in, and then gold just ripping higher. It's going to take a lot for that thing to set up. All right, we'll see you in this evening's trades.